Hello, welcome back to my channel. It's Lou. If you're new, welcome to my channel. If you guys like what you see, which I know you will, please make sure you press the subscribe button that's down below, as well as the bell notification, so you guys are notified every single time that I post a new video. As you guys can tell by this title, we are going to be talking about 10 essential business products that I cannot live without. Now, before I go dive right into like the 10 things that I'm going to be talking about, if you guys watch my last videos, I'm not sure if I'm gonna post them next to each other, but I am wearing the same outfit. Yeah, I am batch recording, so when I batch record, most of the time I do go ahead and change out my shirt, so at least my shirt could be different. But yeah, I'm just not in the mood to go ahead and change my shirt, so y'all just gonna have to see me looking the same. I mean, it's a different type of topic, so I mean, I hope that it doesn't bother anyone. But if you guys were wondering why I got the same clothes in like 2 different videos, that's why, because I batch record. I don't normally like to do my makeup a lot, but when I do try to take advantage of it. But just in case anybody was wondering why. And also, my sister, my little baby sister, is probably going to be making noise in the background. I'm going to try to put some music behind it just to like cover up that sound. But if it don't, yeah, I'm sorry. If it bothers you, then I guess you just click off this video, because she's probably just gonna make noise and I can't wait until she goes to sleep. So enough disclaimer for this video. Now let's actually get into the 10 things that we're going to be talking about today. So the first thing on the list is actually my iPhone. Now, I did have an Android before, but that was like when I was around like maybe 15. So it's been a while since I had an Android, so I can't really speak that much for Androids, but I have seen like a lot of Samsungs. Like, they've been upping their game, and like their camera quality have like, you know, been stepping up and stuff like that. So they have really good quality. But I'm gonna only be talking about iPhones because I just always had iPhone. I currently have the iPhone 12 Pro Max. And yeah, I think that's like the second to newest version. And when I say, guys, the camera quality is amazing, and that's essentially, I mean, not that I just don't need my phone to take pictures, because I do use my phone as a camera to take product pictures for, like, you know, my product to post on the website, but it's also used as like I need this device to, like, you know, actually manage my business, to go through the apps that I'm about to tell you guys, to respond to you guys, like all those things. It happens on my phone. So like, my phone is like super duper essential. I know a lot of people saying, oh, I can't live without my phone, but really I cannot live without my phone, because like my livelihood, how I make my money and stuff like that, is on my phone. So my phone is on the top of the list, because it's something that's essential and that I do need on a regular everyday basis. Next up is a Shopify. Now, I had to put this second because this is the platform that I use to actually, you know, go ahead and process you guys' orders. Now, I can't speak for other, like, you know, like platforms, but I do have to say, like, Shopify has to be one of the best ones. No, they're not paying me to say this. Like, I mean, they should be paying me, but they're not paying me for it. But like, Shopify is really like the top of the top. Like, if you are doing like online e-commerce type of business, I would highly suggest Shopify. I mean, there are other, like, you know, ones that are out there, but honestly, nothing compares to Shopify. And yeah, I'm being biased because I am using it, but it's really just that good. If you guys go on their platform, they are going to tell you they are the best out of all of them. So make sure you look out for that. And right underneath Shopify is actually Instagram. Now, this is gonna be like a mixture of like websites and like products and stuff like that, so bear with me. It's not just like either or. So next is Instagram, and of course you guys know why I need Instagram. Like, I need Instagram so I'm able to actually promote my product to you guys, or like to like a wider audience. Like, I honestly started off loving Instagram, but now I just hate it. I really hate is such a strong word. I don't hate it, but I just don't like Instagram like I used to. They have done a lot of different upgrades and changes and stuff like that, and I do feel like that's what made me like not like love it as much anymore, because there's so much, there's like a upside and a downside to using like Instagram. But excuse me, but if I did have to, if it wasn't for my business, I probably would not be on Instagram as often as I didn't have my business, I probably would not have would not be on Instagram as much as I am right now, because yeah, like, in speaking from like right now, I probably like post maybe like 3-4 times out of the week, and that's on like a good week. Sometimes I'll probably only post once or twice. I know it sounds bad, but it's like I just fell out of love on like trying to promote, but I know I have to get back on it and like, you know, still promote. And especially now they are paying people. I feel like they're giving it incentives now, so people, because I think they realize a lot of people don't want to use their website, their app anymore, so they're trying to give incentives. So they do pay you for reels now. So if you do want to, it's kind of like a win-win situation. You're able to like promote your business product, and you're also getting paid for the content that you are creating. So I feel like that is pretty good. If you are on Instagram, you are trying to like get into it, look into their bonus program. I think you have to be eligible for it. I'm not sure how you become eligible, because they just told me that I'm eligible for it, but definitely look into that. But as of right now, I do use Instagram, but I am trying to also venture off on other platforms like TikTok, which is like something that's really been on the rise, and I really love TikTok, so I'm gonna get more into that. But for sure, Instagram is one of the best apps, and I do use that for my business, and I need it for my business because that's where I get all my customers and how I respond to you guys. The next app, like I said, these are not in any particular order, but is WhatsApp. Now, I was debating if I wanted to put this on here, but I'm like, you need WhatsApp, because WhatsApp is what I use to actually contact my vendor. Of course I can just contact my vendor through like directly through Alibaba.com, but if you want more so like a faster response and just, I don't know, build like a relationship with your vendor, then I'll highly suggest like you use WhatsApp. Like, I need WhatsApp because WhatsApp is really where I, I was able to build the relationship with my vendor that I have now, and like she responds really quick and stuff like that. So I really love WhatsApp, and it's very essential if you are like, in the e-commerce or any type of business that relates to you having to converse with other vendors overseas and stuff like that. Then I would really suggest you go ahead and like create a WhatsApp and start getting the ball rolling, so you're able to actually communicate a little bit better with your vendor. So next up is like one of the best apps. Like, you guys, I love this app so much that I'm actually paying for it, and that app is Canva. Like, you guys, I love Canva so freaking much. I use Canva for everything. I use Canva not only for my business but also for my Instagram, and sometimes I even use it for like my TikToks, and sometimes I use it for, just know I use Canva for everything. Like, you literally can do so many things on Canva. And before that, I actually had the free version, but yeah, when I got the paid version, and I only did it like, I was like, okay, I'm only just gonna pay for this month because I needed a specific I needed a specific gadget somewhere in there, and I wasn't able to use it because I have to pay for that gadget. So I'm like, okay, I'm only going to pay for that 1 month, and after that I'm going to cancel it. But yeah, after I used that for 1 month, the paid version, it's like, no, now I have to add it to like, my overall expenses, my business expenses, because yeah, like Canva is so essential. Like, especially if you are like more so on the creative side, Canva will be like a game changer for you. But I wouldn't say it would be a game changer for you if you aren't as creative, but you still can use their template and stuff like that because they make it so easy for you to use it. Like, yeah, Canva might as well like sponsor me, because yeah, I really do love Canva. Like, their platform is amazing, like the way that they just set up everything. But it's very essential. Like, I use it literally for everything, and not just for my business, for everything else that I use that needs editing, or like that needs any type of different fonts and stuff like that. Canva is the way to go. And right behind Canva is Vistaprint, and what Vistaprint is just another website. It's the website that I use to go ahead and print out my labels, to print out my hang tags, my thank you cards. What else? There was something else that I was able to get on Vistaprint. Just know Vistaprint has a lot of different things. You can even do like hats on Vistaprint, mugs, computer cases. Like, you can do so many different things with Vistaprint, but those are just a few things that I personally use on them with. Now, there are other websites that do like create like the stuff for you, but I feel like it's a little bit cheaper for me to just go ahead and create what I need to create on Canva and then just transfer it to Vistaprint and go ahead and just use Vistaprint to go ahead and print out and like send me my finished product. For the amount of things that you get, they are very cheap, and the product is very good depending on what type of how much money you're willing to spend on the actual material, because the more premium the material is, the more expensive it is. But I don't really consider it expensive because it's not like I buy the product almost every day. So Vistaprint is definitely like on top of my top 10 things that I do need for that I can't live without my business. I'm not sure what number we're on. We might be on number 7, but number 7 is Amazon. And you guys, I mean, we all know Amazon is like that girl. Like Amazon is literally that girl. But for my business, I definitely do need Amazon, especially when it comes to like packaging products, like anything that relates to like every little thing that I would need, flat irons, like just anything. Like I can't come up with it on top of my head, but I literally use it for everything. Like Amazon, I'm always ordering something on Amazon. And again, like I was saying, like when it comes to like my packaging stuff, now sometimes I do get my products overseas, but the price in the MOQ, the minimum order quantity that they have, is just so high now that it's not even necessary for me to go ahead and get like packaging overseas from like China and stuff like that. I would rather just go and use Amazon because there's no MOQ, and also you don't have to pay those huge ridiculous shipping prices. Because I know y'all know, if you guys order stuff from overseas before, you guys know their shipping is like sometimes it's more expensive than the actual product. So I'd rather just not even deal with all that and just get whatever I need from Amazon. But of course, if you need more like customizable like stuff, then you would have to go ahead and go overseas. But for the meantime, Amazon, it literally has everything that I need, and I definitely do need it. And it is like on top of the list of things that I do use on a regular day basis for my business. Number 8 is going to be my computer, and I do have I believe a MacBook. I have a MacBook at the moment, and it does the job pretty well. And of course, you guys know why I need my computer. I mainly use my computer for when I'm working on my website, but also when I am printing orders and stuff like that, it's a little bit easier for me to go ahead and do it through that. Now I can use my phone, but I would rather not do that because the phone is very small and it's hard for you to see certain things, and I like to see things on a bigger on a bigger screen, and just for everything to be correct. So I definitely cannot live without my computer. Number 9 is, it goes with the computer. Well, the last 2 actually goes with the techie stuff, which is my label printer, and I actually do have the Rolio. I'll try to link it down below, but I think in my Amazon's favorite, if you guys all go all the way down in my description bar, you guys are going to see my Amazon favorites, and I do have a business section in there, and it's probably gonna have the one that I actually use. But I absolutely love the Rolio. I was going to get the Dymo, but I heard it was just too much. I heard a lot of people was having a lot of problems with it after a certain amount of time where it just was not working. So I'm like, let me go ahead and just not even get it and just try the Rolio. And I've had the Rolio for about 2 years now, and I haven't had any type of issues. If anything, the only issue that, it's not even an issue, is that sometimes, since it is like a thermal printer, sometimes the ink does do weird little spots, or like sometimes it misses little sections and stuff like that. But honestly, all I have to do is reprint that label, and it's perfectly fine. So besides that, I haven't had anything about it being about any paper jams or anything like that, because that was one of the issues that a lot of people were complaining about when it came to the Dymo. So also our last one, which is number 10, that goes with the Rolio, is my scale. Honestly, I don't really recommend the scale that I have now because I don't think it's as accurate as I would want it to be, but it still does the job. So I would say get a really accurate scale, because I do use it on a regular day basis, especially when it comes to me printing out orders and stuff like that. So I would say be careful. Don't get the regular scale. I mean, I wouldn't say go crazy with the go crazy with how much it is and stuff like that, but just make sure it's like a quality scale. But those are the 10 things that I absolutely cannot live without when it comes to, you know, running my business on an everyday base. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys can't live without, or if I missed something in the comments down below. And I also was thinking about doing another version of this, which it would be 10 apps that I use on my Shopify, because a lot of people don't know there's a lot of different apps you can add on your Shopify apps page. So let me know if you guys want that video as well, because I can do it for you guys. Honestly, if you guys don't want it, I'm still gonna probably still do it, but yeah, let me know in the comments down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.